Today we are checking out Cedar Hunt in Chantilly, Virginia. It is a small little pocket of a neighborhood located in between South Riding and Aldi. It's right off of Braddock Road. It's an amazing location with some cool homes that we're excited to show you.
Yeah, the neighborhood is really unique. Again, we're touring another estate-style neighborhood. So these lots are on almost an acre. Most are half acre up to an acre. Private lots and really large homes. All of these homes were built by Envy Homes and finished out over 6,000 square feet. The neighborhood, there's no necessarily amenities like pools and things like that, which is why your dues are low. They're around $91 a month, and that covers your trash and snow removal. But a lot of these homes, again, are on large lots, so they have their own pools, their own play sets, things like that.
Yeah, so location-wise, it's literally right off of Braddock Road, which is I think it's one of the longest roads in Northern Virginia, but it is almost at the border of, I'd say, Fairfax County and Loudoun County, about as close as you can get. And most of this area is all within this development called South Riding. South Riding's huge. There's townhouses, there's condos, there's 8 different pools there, there's shopping centers. It's huge. But then there's these little pockets of smaller neighborhoods that are not considered part of the community. But if you're just looking in South Riding as part of your search criteria, you're going to miss this little pocket of houses, basically, because it's its own HOA.
Yeah.
And location-wise, you're right off of Braddock Road. You've got Gum Springs here as well. And then you've got some cool stuff around you as far as like shopping and schools and everything too.
Yeah, so shopping, your closest shopping center is going to be the South Riding Shopping Center. And in there, you've got your main grocery store. You've got some really great restaurants. One of our favorites is Sense of Thai.
Phenomenal.
Great food, great cocktails, and it's just like a nicer vibe for the area.
Yeah, and then like First Watch is right there for breakfast. You've got a Home Depot, Harris Teeter, and then there's other little smaller shopping centers kind of situated about, so you can get all your Starbucks needs and anything you need to.
And Ellis Landing is another larger shopping center nearby with a Walmart, your Target's in there, Home Goods, Michael's is in there. So plenty of options as far as shopping goes.
Yep. As far as schools go, everything is going to feed into the Freedom High School pyramid as far as public schools go. But one of the big selling features I think about this neighborhood is that it is right across the street from Paul VI's new campus, otherwise known as PVI. That campus used to be out in Fairfax County, downtown Fairfax, and recently they moved it over here a couple years ago. It's massive. It's very sought after. And it's another great option where if you don't want to go the public school route here in Loudoun County and you're looking for the private schools, being in close proximity to this private school is very sought after and something that a lot of people look for. And I don't know if you're going to get any closer than the neighborhood that we're about to go check out.
Yep, you could ultimately walk to it. But The athletic programs are really strong there. So the academic programs as well. So that's kind of why it's very sought after.
Yep. So the house that we're about to go see, it is very much a traditional house. It's going to have the brick on the front.
Yep.
It's going to have the traditional floor plan inside of it as well. This one's an interesting one that we're excited to go see personally for us because we actually are about to sell a house in this neighborhood. And we've obviously toured that house that we're about to sell here in a couple months. But we like to go and preview these type of properties so that when we are the listing agents on these type of homes, we have something to compare it to personally. We're not just looking at photos online and guessing, hey, this is what I think our price is based on what we think the photos look like. Like, we're going to go get our eyes on these properties to get a better sense of, okay, I think our pricing makes sense. This is how ours is different. How can we sell this one versus the other one and so forth. So That's a little hidden agenda behind our showing today outside of just showing you guys a really awesome community and a cool house too. So right to our right now is Paul VI High School. An absolutely huge building right now. It looks pretty
beautiful
empty.
complex.
So my guess is they are on spring break this week.
Yep.
And then behind the building is some of the most amazing athletic fields that you're going to see in this area. The PVI is known for their great basketball team, but they've also got football, baseball, some phenomenal facilities and everything over there too, so really nice. And I mentioned we are just off of Braddock Road. So this is Braddock Road, one of the longest and most popular streets in all of Northern Virginia. And the neighborhood is going to be to our left here coming up.
Yep. So, again, another thing that I love about this neighborhood, these homes were built in the early 2000s. So, a lot of mature trees, all the landscaping is just older in the best way possible, just mature. A lot of great curb appeal as we're driving through, which we'll show you here in a moment.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the trees that are starting to come in bloom right now as you pull into the street. It gives you that feel of just a little bit more homey than some of the newer construction neighborhoods that you just kind of pull in and you're like, just a bunch of houses with no character. We've got some character here for sure.
Yep.
For sure. So,
we're going to turn down here.
We are turning right.
And then the home is up here on the left.
Yep. So this is, it's a vacant home, meaning that there's nobody living here right now, no furniture either. So we're going to do our best imagination to kind of picture what some of these rooms look like with furniture. And we'll also be able to help you out kind of walking through it of, hey, this is what I would do here. This is where I would kind of put the couch and situate it to. So excited to show it to you. 3-car garage on the side here. The backyard, you've got a great lot. Caitlin's going to go get it unlocked for us. I'll show you some of the outside and see you in there. All right, we are here checking out this amazing house located in Cedar Hunt like we were discussing. 3-car garage. Again, you've got this 2-car garage and then the separate 1-car garage, which is great in terms of not worrying about squeezing one car in and dinging up the car. You've got plenty of room, and then you can use the other side for storage. And as we mentioned, it's a side load garage. Love that. And you've got your 3 windows here letting in a little bit of light into that, but I like it because you're not just looking just directly at the side of the garage. It kind of gives it a little bit more curb appeal. And then, as mentioned, these are a very traditional build. You've got the nice brick exterior. You've got the little landing area above it and a nice little front porch too. I would love to see these kind of trim back a little bit. They're taking up a little bit of the walkway, but it's a nice little entryway for sure. Some nice classic traditional curb appeal. All right, so we mentioned it's a vacant house, so there might be a little bit of an echo. It has these hardwood floors and tall ceilings. They're not going to help our volume here, but just giving you a little lay of the land before we go check it out.
Yeah, so you've got this huge staircase right when you walk in, very grand.
Yeah, for sure. The carpet runner's going up. It is nice. And then it looks like the original OG hard floors that are in here too.
Yeah, I think they just restained them.
Yep.
You can smell it. Nice formal living room.
Yeah, so to your right, this would be your formal living room. You've got the 4 windows letting in a ton of light here, some good ceiling heights. It's pretty open in terms of, just making sure this wall here is blown out other than the couple of support columns over here. But, we mentioned this is going to be a traditional house with a traditional layout, and this is kind of the start of it.
Yep.
Working our way to the back of the house, the back right corner, you have your powder room. Very basic here. I don't need the fan, just need a little bit of light. Very basic in terms of what's in here, but it's a nice little space.
Yeah, I think they had the whole house painted.
Yeah, you can smell the new paint for sure.
Yeah, it's nice though. It's a nice color. We've got a nice formal office back here.
Yeah.
And
perfect for your work from home. And then it kind of feeds into the kitchen area back here. So 2 different entrances. You can get to it to the left through the dining room or into it this way. So this is the kitchen. We've got granite countertops. We've got some nice cabinetry in here. Everything looks like it's in good shape in terms of, the updates might not be where you'd expect them to be here for a $1.5 million house. But this is kind of what to expect at this neighborhood, maybe at this price point too, of finishes. A lot of the homes are going to have these type of finishes where they've kind of updated pieces and parts as they lived here, probably new countertops, new appliances, new little fixtures here and there. But in terms of just total gut jobs of, hey, this is a brand new kitchen, a brand new space, you might not see it that often.
Yep.
So tile floor is
in
A
the
little bit
kitchen.
different in the kitchen here compared to the rest of the house with the hardwood. So just something to point out. But
Then,
I do like the flow of the kitchen and the actual space.
yeah,
It's nice.
it's got a lot of options. And you've got this big sunroom off the kitchen, which would be great for like a big dining table or, some chairs, like a coffee room.
Yeah.
It could
Yeah, I
work
mean,
as
you could
well.
use it as your huge eat-in kitchen because you can have the bar stools lined up across this way, going off the back side of the island, and then here. Something else that we've seen a lot of people do that is if you have, smaller kids or children, like this is a great area to have
A playroom.
their little playroom kind of tucked off of the family room, so you're not cluttering your family room over here with all of the toys and all the stuff that they can accumulate. So just something else maybe you might be able to use this little space for if you don't want two separate kind of eat-in spaces if you're really going to utilize that dining room. All right, the family room here.
Nice 2-story family room. You've got a gas fireplace, and then it overlooks. You've got this secondary staircase over here. So,
Yeah, I like the two separate staircases. It's functional.
yeah.
For sure.
It's nice, and you can sneak down and make yourself coffee and not wake up the rest of your family in the morning.
Yeah. I was looking at this house and I'm like, what is this red glow? But you know what it is? I mean, you can't really pick it up in the video right now, but I think it's the reflection from the red deck out there.
Oh, yeah.
It's getting magnified through these lights, through the windows up here, and then getting shown up here. It almost has like this little pink hue.
Yeah.
But I thought I was in the Twilight Zone for a second, seeing different colors. All right, let's take a look at maybe the backyard and just give you a feel for what some of the lots look like in here. I will say, I think there are better lots here in Cedar Hunt.
Yeah.
The one we have coming up is phenomenal in terms of privacy. But this one,
not bad.
it's not bad. It's big for sure.
It's wooded.
Wooded both on the left side here, going straight back.
Yeah.
And then, hey,
Your
all you got to do is
neighbors.
just get buddies with your neighbors 2 doors down, and you've got access to their sport court
And a pool.
and their pool. I'm going to zoom in on that baby. Sport court and pool. So in terms of amenities here in the neighborhood, there's not many, as we mentioned. Like
There
your
isn't any.
basic trash removal, there's your snow removal, and that's it. So some of these larger lots are nice because you can build that pool in your backyard or your sport court like they have. One other option is Chantilly National, and some of these other smaller country clubs around the area will offer, discounted memberships if it's just for the summer. If you just want pool access just for that year,
Like
you
a
can
social
you can just
membership.
buy like the social summer pass there and just use that too. So that's one option to navigate around some of the amenities or lack thereof.
Yep. Then you've got your formal dining room right back up front.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very different layout.
Yeah.
It's nice. I would almost take out these columns and just make this room huge.
If you could without the,
I think
I don't
they're
know if
just
they're structural or
decorative.
just decorative. Yeah.
It's a very envy thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very 2000s envy thing to do. But yeah, if you could take those out and just have it open, it would be
Yeah.
real nice.
So this goes to the garage.
Show it off. 3-car garage, side load. They got their irrigation box set up all the way over there. All the windows letting in some light. It's not a super deep garage, but it's pretty long. You've got some storage over on the right-hand side. So always love a good 3-car side load garage. My favorite.
You've got laundry down here.
Yep. Pretty standard laundry room. It's nice they have a sink in there.
Yeah, that is nice. Just 2 extra closets, which you can make into a cool mud room. And let's go upstairs.
Okay, we'll take this staircase. Got
New
the
carpet.
carpeted runners, and these are definitely newer. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm walking on a cloud. Looking down, got our family room, and give you a lay of the land of upstairs. So right when you walk up this way, you've got bedroom number 1.
Yeah. Great walk-in closet, hardwood floors.
Give you a look at closet.
And it goes into a Jack and Jill bath.
Got a dual vanity. Got your shower And toilet, everything is just really clean, which is nice. I would say like it's super upgraded, but everything looks like it's in good shape. You know, the fresh paint goes a long ways that they've done in here.
The floors look really nice. And then your primary is kind of in the middle here. Let's get some lights. Nice coffered ceiling.
I don't think there are any lights.
There aren't any lights, sorry. But I mean, you've got good windows.
I was sitting there like looking up like, I don't see any lights. You do have the roof in here, so you could put a chandelier and a fan for your light here. Yeah, I'd say that's like it's one of my pet peeves, especially in a primary bedroom, is give me some lighting. I know Caitlin is not a big primary light girl. Anytime you turn on an overhead light,
The big lights.
she yells at me to turn on a lamp instead, but
yeah. So they've got new vanities in here with quartz, which is nice.
yeah, very nice. Is it white or gray? White.
White.
Yeah, it's tough to tell. Big split vanities, a ton of room in the middle for storage, and then you've got your pretty standard 2005 setup of shower, big soaking tub with blocks on every side of it as far as storage.
You've got one shower or one closet right there.
A little toilet in there, and then this is a closet. Oh, this is a good size. Yeah.
And then your other closet is right here.
Very cool. So that is the primary. We've got 2 of the other guest rooms done. And then this one is facing kind of the front left of the house, but I would say size-wise, it's very similar to the other 2.
Yeah, it's a good size.
It's got the continued hardwood floors up here, bright white.
Nice walk-in closet.
Walk-in closet. Does every bedroom so far has had like a walk-in closet.
Yeah.
And then again, just your standard guest bathroom here. I guess I could flip on a light, give you a little bit better sense. Yeah, nice. All right, so that is everything
upstairs. Yeah, it's nice and bright. I think the floors being resanded with that lighter color just really opens up the space. If it were darker, it would feel a little tight up there. Okay, let's go find the basement. I think it was over this way. Nope, that's like another coat closet.
Around and round we go.
I don't think it was through here. These were closets. Thought. Nope, this is the basement.
Not a closet. We got some basement steps.
Oh, it's kind of tucked away. That's nice.
I do like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got kids down here playing and drowning out the noise, 1, it's got the door to drown out that noise, but 2, it's tucked all the way back in that garage laundry area. So
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Got a nice
all right, a legit
kitchen.
kind of second kitchen down here. So you've got some electric burners on the stove. I'll hop back here and kind of show it to you while Caitlin flips on a couple of the other lights. All right. Yeah, they've got the fan here to suck up all the exhaust actually from the stove. 4-burner electric stove, dishwasher. The refrigerator is tucked back here, and then you've got all of the storage too. So not only can you use it as just a functioning bar back here, but you've got the full-on kitchen. So if you've got in-laws that are staying here, extended guests, an all-pair suite, whatever you need, that's great to have for sure. Or even just a rental income property if you wanted to rent out the basement. Down here is just a separate living space. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the movie room, which is nice. They've already got everything pre-wired and set up. All of your HDMI and audio cables are already pre-ran to that back left-hand corner over there. And then you've got your speakers.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
You've got a really cool storage closet in here. I think that would be so great for holiday decor. It's all nicely done.
Yeah, they've got all the 2x4s already set up for you. And then if you need like audio video closets too, already set up.
Full bathroom.
The full bathroom, shower tub, toilet, sink. And it opens up into the fifth
bedroom. There's
fifth
6
bedroom.
bedrooms
Yeah,
here.
so there's another one down here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying to count and do the math as I was going. So you got big full-length windows, which is great for a basement bedroom, letting in all the natural light. You got your closet over here, and then the LVP floors kind of run into here as well.
Nice light floors down here in a basement. That's smart.
You got your walk-out basement, and then this is your last bedroom down here, 6th bedroom. So if you don't want to use this as a bedroom, I think this would be a great office because, I mean, you got the full window letting in all the light. You got privacy down here too.
Yep.
Heck, you can even make your lunch and breakfast down here.
There you go.
Don't even have to go upstairs during your work
Send you
day.
to the basement.
Banish you to the basement for your day. And then
It's got extra storage.
just a little extra storage. I don't know if we've got a light working on in here. The old school pool, but
yeah,
just giving you a look. It's just some extra storage.
Nice. Nice. All right.
Wonder what they did in there.
It's like outdoor. They covered underneath the deck.
They covered underneath the deck. They put the rain guard. I don't know if you can see it through this. They put the rain guard there so that it's perfectly dry. They installed another window or two. So it's almost just a separate shed connecting to the
deck.
The deck.
In the house, which is great for your lawn.
It's a really good idea, actually. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that done.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Smart.
Yeah. All right.
So when the HOA doesn't approve your stand-alone shed, you just build one attached to the house. All right, so that is Cedar Hunt.
Cedar Hunt.
What a house. I am Stephen Ellis, and this is Caitlin Ellis. We're Loudoun County Realtors. If this neighborhood doesn't check all the boxes for you, take that neighborhood matchmaker quiz that we have in the description, or you can go back and scan one of the QR codes, 9 quick questions, tongue twister, to figure out what is the best neighborhood for you here in Loudoun County. So be sure to like, subscribe, and follow for more.